Hi, Egyptian, how are you? Hi, everyone, welcome in. Paid readings are open. I'll be on for a little bit. So if you're sending, please do so early. Nah, it did say that. Yeah, it said that. Girl, me too. I ate way too much today. And I usually don't really eat like that. Not even on Thanksgiving Day. Just FYI for anybody that's here, if you're sending, send early. I'm only going to be on here for a little while. Maybe an hour. The most an hour and a half, but yeah, if that. And I won't be back to doing a live. Honestly, y'all, I don't know if it's going to be this weekend or not till Monday. I have a real crazy schedule right now. We had a lot of mac and cheese and mashed potatoes. Made homemade whipped cream and pumpkin pie. Nice. So you like mashed potatoes, but you don't like potato salad? Why? What's when you've tried potato salad? What's been in it? No, they're not the same thing. But to me, usually people don't like it because they don't like the potato texture. Potato salad more so has, to me, I like my potatoes chunky, but they're cooked. Some people, I don't eat, like, I like my potato salads real simple. I don't like all that mustard shit and apples and, like, yeah, that's not my thing. And then some people make, like, mashed potatoes and try to call it potato salad. So, yeah. What was in them, though? Like, I don't know. I think people just be doing too much with potato salads. I like mine nice and simple. Yeah, I think that some people just make their potato salads like just a little too fucking much. It could be like mustard and shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't make my potato salads like that. I was just talking about that with somebody yesterday, with one of my clients, because I'm like, I do not like, I don't eat potato salads from everybody. Yeah, I can't do mustard either. Ever since I found out people use mustard on deviled eggs, I can't eat them. And they always were some. They were never a thing that I would like go to get. But sometimes I would see, and I'll be like, oh, let me try them. And once I found out it was they add mustard, I was like, oh, no wonder. I can never get past like that flavor, I guess. You can post us when you're ready. never tried egg salad. I guess I don't know if it was like too much for me. All right, let me see. Let me grab my card. Girl, I hate stuttering. Oh my god. If there's one thing, one vegetable I really hate, girl, I don't even like it in soup. I feel like it overpowers anything that you put celery in. Like if you put celery, I don't. The other, I forget what my mom had made, and she added celery to it. And when I say it changed the flavor completely, ew. And that's something that I'll eat the next day because I don't reheat food like that. Girl, that was just not one of those things. Like it was nasty. All right, let's see how this changed. Let me see if you know about this. The Nine of Pentacles keeps trying to, well, keeps falling out, but I'm just not ready for cards. But how is Jay feeling about this? How is Jay feeling? Hi, Lucky, how are you? How is Jay feeling about this? Oh, you have the Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. I feel like right now he could be feeling like, and this is just him. Yeah, it's I'm seeing unsure. Like, it is more like to me. It's more so like he's unsure about where you stand with him, like or like how where he stands with you, whatever, however it is. Yeah, he stands with you. Like, how are you feeling about him? He's unsure. He may feel like you're a bit reserved or holding back from him right now. The Knight of Pentacles lets me know that even though the Two of Swords is there, and he could be like going back and forth, like feeling like a stalemate, like he wants to come towards you slowly but surely with some consistency. And you do have the Ace of Cups here, so I feel like it's just that energy of like the feelings and emotions are still overflowing when it comes to you. He's still very much in love. He still very much wants. Oh my god, I didn't even notice it muted, so you didn't hear your reading at all. Oh my god. What was the last thing you heard? I was talking this whole time. And hi, Lucky. Did you hear anything? What was the last thing you heard so I know where I stopped at? What was that that I just heard? Alright, yeah, so he's like unsure of how you view him, right? But with the Two of Swords being there, like he's in a stalemate, right? Like that's the stalemate energy. Almost like I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. So he wants to come towards you slowly but surely. Um, More so when he feels more consistent. I do have the Ace of Cups, so to me it just feels like he wants a new beginning with you. He wants I feel like the feelings have continued to grow. Like I've always gotten that. And the Nine of Cups to me is like that card, like where he feels like you're a wish come true. Um, there's desire here. There's contentment here that he feels when he's with you. Um, and then I got the Eight of Cups, and I clarified with the Eight of Swords. And it's like there is confusion for him. And then I clarified the Eight of Swords with the Justice. And I feel like with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Justice, he's, I feel like he's trying to figure out, and why this is intertwined in how he feels about you is because it has, this is like one of those energies where it's like this is who this person is, right? Or at least how they're showing up at this time, where he's someone who's looking in the mirror and he's like, okay, I am not consistent with anything. Like I'll end shit really quickly. Like I just walk away and not think about it. Like not think about the consequences, and then I get in my head. So it's like I feel like like him making those impulsive moves, even when it comes to you, he does this in general. And I feel like this has come out for him before, and I think now he's acknowledging it. Maybe in the past he wasn't, because there, for me, how it's showing up before was like almost like spirit, a warning from spirit. But now it's showing up as him acknowledging this. And I feel like overall, like he's wanting to bring justice to the situation. He's wanting to bring balance to the situation. He wants to be truthful with you. Like, and this feels to me like he's feeling like he wants to be vulnerable with you and let you in to like a deeper part of him that I don't think he's shared with other people. And it has to do with his own consistency in general. I feel like he starts a lot of things and he never completes them. Like even with like school, he could possibly start and then just like stop and then start back again. So it's like it's almost like he never completes a project before he's already like quitting. Because that's what it feels like, more like quitting. It's not more, I'm not getting energy of like revamping or anything. I'm getting more so like quitting. He does this, and that translates into your connection. I feel like he's noticing that. So it's like right now I think this is like him trying to work on himself, but overall, like how he feels about you is like there's still a lot of love there. There's still a lot of romantic feelings that continue to grow. Is there anything else as far as how he's feeling about the Four of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, I think that even though there's like quietness, um, even though there's quietness right now between you guys, he's still thinking about this new beginning because you have two aces here. So your connection could definitely be going through, coming up like a transformation where um I feel like right now we're not closing out at this chapter just yet, but he is at least like wanting to walk away from it. So yeah, I'm definitely getting that. All right, let's see how your parents are viewing you. How are your parents viewing her spirit? Right, exactly, Jess. Oh, I gotta tell you. Hold on, let me text this to you because I'm gonna forget. I had one of those moments happened today. Oh yeah, who your parents? You and your parents? Aw. All right, let's see. Girl, but I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like this keeps happening, and it's just like, I guess sometimes it's unsettling to me. But I'm like, I literally was like, you know what, I'm not gonna like spiral or anything like that. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? And this time it happened like I literally thought about it. Like I thought about it like 2 or 3 times today, cause we used to always go to my grandma's house, and I like I thought about that like 2 3 times today, and then the last time I thought about it, and like I'm on Facebook and I see that, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you, yeah, that is sweet, and I'm like, well, it's funny because like my sister is into law of assumption, both of them actually, and one of them was like, girl, she said before it's like random shit, right? Like you just thought about some like she said just when I was doing the raising canes, she said that's some random shit, right? Like you're not emotionally attached to it. Um, she's like even you the fasting. She said it's not like you were emotionally attached to it, but she's like now it's becoming something that you now it was something that you're emotionally attached to. She's like that to me sounds like an upgrade. So and I was like, yeah, I know. It's just like what the fuck. But I also know I can't be in that like mindset either. So yeah. Um. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. Let's see. How are Jessica's parents doing her? How are Jessica's parents doing? How was your Thanksgiving, guys? How are they being? The Nine of Pentacles. It's 21. 21. The Emperor. I feel like this is more your father figure, your stepdad, or I don't know how you call him, your father figure. I'm getting mostly his energy here. Let me get more. Hold on. You know, yo, I think I was two. I was two. I'm not gonna lie, Jess. That's funny. But just enjoy this time. Yeah, you know what? I said the same. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let like you know, past. And this is how I know I've grown. Like especially when I was going through stuff with like Jay and stuff, my ex. I would let that like affect even my holidays. Like I'll be like upset or like I'll be like moody or like really sad and like just not in the mood. And I'm like, yo, I am not. Yeah. And that's why I told you that's how you know. That's a good thing because it gives you a like an idea of where you're at like mentally, um, because you pulled yourself out of that where you could have easily just went back to your old ways. And that's how I look at it. Like today was a win for me because, you know, like I said in the past, I would let stuff like that happen. I'm like, no, it's like I honestly was gonna come on earlier live, and I was like, no, I'm gonna just enjoy my family, like, you know. Um, show me her mom. Okay, I feel like both of them are still trying to navigate like who you are. I feel like with him, with your father figure, um, the moon reverse, the nine of pentacles, and the emperor. This is him. I feel like he's viewing you as very independent. Like he still sees you as a young woman and or a young adult, I should say. But he views you as someone that's very independent, very self sufficient, um, very I wanna say like what is that word I'm looking for? Ambitious. There you go. Very ambitious. I feel like with the moon reverse, he's very clear on who you are at this time. And I think that he's accepting that energy. And what's funny is that this card has the emperor has a baby on his lap, like a toddler. So I feel like with him, he's looking at you. It's like even though you're a young adult, he still sees you as a kid. So there's like that protective energy that the emperor. I can do it, and I was like, no, I got. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, like the magician came out again for her. So she's viewing you. I feel like I don't. She's very calm. That's why I feel like more of his energy was here. I guess because she's been calm for like a while when it comes to you. I feel like she's kind of viewing you kind of the same way, but more so she views you as more so um their steady growth with you. And what I feel is that so like you remember like that one reading where I said he he felt like you were very like I don't know if I used the word impulsive at the time, but like you might show up with purple hair today and then like it'll be green tonight. Whereas though your mom, so he feels like your growth is more impulsive, or at least that's how he's viewed you before. Where she views you as like your growth is actually consistent. So it's like she doesn't. They kind of do view you a little bit different. Like when he may think like you're more drastic, she doesn't feel that you are. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Two of Pentacles, I feel like this is all about balance. I think that they're both in this place of like, and I want to say more him, of like, okay, like if something comes up that he's kind of like a little weary about, or like just like, what the fuck, she not doing that? He's taking a pause on it, and also in a pause in like trying to understand you overall, like so not reacting himself, and he's like, yeah, with the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, to me, yeah, it feels like he's trying to learn how not to be so reactive, especially when something feels, how can I say it, like, it doesn't feel, like, it doesn't sound good to him. You have the lovers here for as far as, like, how they're both viewing you. I feel like they're feeling, to me, this is also a card of choices, right? And I feel like what they're seeing is, like, right now they're gonna probably see different versions of you, and they're just you know trying to enjoy the one that they're experiencing now. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, like the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So your mom actually views you as like really really evolved in a good way. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Jess. So was it just you and your parents, Jess? Yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving. I want to work out tonight. That's why I'm not gonna be on long because I want to get my workout in. And I've been going in. I've been doing like 4 miles a day, so I gotta see where I'm at right now. Lucky, you can. Oh wait, I have your question, Lucky. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, let's see. Thank you, AJ. How are you? How is your Thanksgiving? I want to install towards Lucky. All right, we got the Ace of Cups. He's definitely thinking about a new romantic beginning here. Yeah, with the Hierophant. The Hierophant tried to turn sideways, but it didn't. I feel like he goes back and forth about like a full blown commitment, but it is that is definitely on his mind because I have the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant. To me, this is long term commitment, offering you a romantic partnership, and you both came out as the King and Queen of Wands together. So he's definitely viewing you as his, like, I don't know, spirit is using divine counterpart. I don't really use that word, but or that phrase. He views you as his perfect match, from like head to toe. So like everything that you are, that he knows, your values, how you carry yourself, that's very ideal to him. The Page of Cups, I do feel like he's thinking about reaching out to you. Um, Maybe like in a flirty way is what I'm getting. Yeah, the Ten of Swords with the Hermit. He's wanting to end the quietness, but clarify the Ten of Swords. Okay, that's the Emperor. That's him in the Ten of Swords energy. So he's trying to end the cycle of you guys not speaking. But then I have the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? The Four of Swords. So even though he has all these thoughts in his mind, want to come towards you with a romantic offer, um, with like a higher level of commitment, he's still in this energy with the Hermit and the Four of Swords of not making a move just yet. Like he's not ready to make a move just yet. He's trying to um he's still trying to plan before coming towards you is what I'm getting. So that's what I have for you, Lucky. It looks good. I mean, to me overall his energy is really good. He is thinking about partnerships, so he's just trying to figure that out. IJ, you can go ahead and post. Goodness gracious. All right, IJ, no problem. Yeah, because I'm gonna probably head out soon. It's 8:32 now. Probably gonna be on for like another about a half hour, but I'll be closing up before that. Right, it's the holidays. I'm sure everybody's first in their mind. Let's see. Put her on. Oh yeah, yeah. She's already busy. I mean, we were cooking till I'm tired. I did a lot of shit today. I mean, I was done cooking early though. I don't. I don't. I like to get up early and cook, and I prep a lot of my stuff the night before. I don't play that cooking all day on Thanksgiving Day. All right, let's see. What's that on AJ's mind? The cups is here. The Nine of Swords. The Two of Swords. Mm. Is this IJ? The Lover's Verse. Okay, let me one more. Clarify this Lover's Reverse. The Four Cups. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's this energy of you. She's very magnetic to you. So you're very drawn into her energy, like her aura. Um, and I feel like there's a sense of missing her today. Um, maybe, all right, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Um, I feel like with the four, so with the cups, it just feels like I clarify the two of swords that with the lovers reversed and the four cups. So it's like this energy. Me, it feels like the only cup you want is hers, right? That's what cups is for me. Like when they're handing you a cup and you're like, yeah, no, I don't. You're more you want her cup. So I feel like you could be a little bit like I was saying, like a little in your head when it comes to the connection. It's kind of normal because it is a holiday where people are uniting, like families are there, lovers are together. Um, so there is a sense of like maybe like a bit of discomfort, and this is why she's on your mind. I do see her calm. She has a calm energy. She's coming in as the Queen of Cups. So yeah, that's what. Let me get more. Like the Four of Swords. The Two of Wands. When the Star. To me, this feels like even even if things are calm right now, even more quiet, you're not seeing a lot of movement, or like you're not where you're wanting to be in this connection. Just know that things are going to be moving for you. You do have the Fool here with the Star, so to me, this feels like a very new beginning, where things start to feel more hopeful. You could also be entering a new phase with her coming up, where maybe she is initiating a lot more. Um, like, and when I say initiating more, is like she's reaching out to you before you even reach out to her. Like, she's not reaching out to respond to something you sent her. It's like more so like a clean slate, where she's like actually checking up on you. That's, I feel like that's coming up for you guys. So today, why she's on your mind, I think it has a lot to do with like what's happening today, but also like you're naturally drawn into her energy. Like, her energy pulls you in. So today is just a lot stronger. So I hope that was helpful, IJ. But I see like more like movement coming up. Oh, I gotta text you something, IJ. Hold on. Alright, you should be able to hear me. It was like it keeps disconnecting. I don't know why. Um, um, you could post just now. Alright, let's see. I think progress is slow. I have the chariot with the page of swords reversed. Show me that. The high priestess. Mm, I don't. Spirit's not giving me a lot of info on this, just especially with the high priestess being here. That means there's stuff that's hidden that they're not gonna speak on. Like we're not supposed to know, but I don't really think there's progress here. Show me more. Show me more here. What's going on? The Ten of Wands. Nah, they know, they just can't share. Yeah, when the high priestess shows up like that, with the like a pay, like the energy that I'm getting in general doesn't matter the card. It's more so like it's not our business to know. It could be like there's just certain things that we're not supposed to know. The Ten of Wands, the Stress reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Girl, I don't think it's going good. Um, I feel like, do you know if he's still in school? I mean, like I know you don't speak, but I don't know why I get like someone that quit. Like the King of Swords with the Moon. He's protecting whatever this is. He's not trying to give it up. The information. I feel like I wouldn't say it's not going good. It's a lot on him. It's a lot of hard work, and I feel like he's tiptoeing around a decision that he has to make when it comes to school. Yeah, no, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm getting. He's unsure about what's next when it comes to school. Also with the Human Source and the Moon, he's kind of very like unsure, uncertain. He's like, I don't know, I don't know what to do. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I won't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he's, yeah, like not going. Alright, let's see what's coming towards you. You know what? Let me use the background real quick. Just I'll be right back. Alright, somebody's there, and I don't feel like going downstairs. Um. Alright, let's see what's coming towards you. Girl, you had the world with 3 of Wands. To me, this feels like, and the Queen of Cups reversed. It feels like the end of a cycle. So I want to go back to like what you said today, how like you were moody and like you were like, you know what, no, like let me get my, Thanksgiving lunch, let me get this going. Um, I feel like the more you do stuff like that and you're like, cause like I said, it's easy to go back to old patterns and just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna lay in this bed, or I'm just gonna like mope around and have me a pity party. But by you deciding that, like, you know what, no, like, I'm not gonna do that today, you kind of just like, you, I want to say you shifted the energy so drastically where now, like, with the 3 of Wands being here, to me, it feels like we're just moving forward. we're moving forward, and with the Queen of Cups, not the Wands, Queen of Cups reversed, you're not in your feelings. You're not coming from a place of emotion and like ego or like again pity. You're coming from a place where it's more, I want to say, assertive and less emotional, which is not a bad thing. Um, or I would say like even a place of logic, and sometimes you have to use your logic, even when we, even though we believe in like law of assumption. That's when I say use your logic to your benefit. This is what I'll be talking about. Like the Queen of Wands is here, and I mentioned it. So this is you closing out like this chapter of, again, maybe self pity, self doubt, and like being more assertive, more um confident, and that's a good. I'm seeing good. That's good. That's good. Show me more. Like the Page of Wands. What's coming for stress? Girl, this is random, but maybe this goes with this. Let me clarify. I feel like your sister. I don't know if she's asked you this already, but I feel like you guys are gonna have a conversation, like a fun, like conversation, and she's gonna ask you about your dating life, because I'm seeing her asking you about it, and for whatever insight she gives you, it's not like she's like telling you what to do, right? But she's gonna tell you something that's gonna feel very insightful, like you're going from a page to a night quickly, not being in your head. Kind of, it's good insight because you're excited. Like something kind of clicks where it's still gonna fall into place of what you already practice. So it's not gonna feel like you're moving on to like a different practice. Okay. Um. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like she might be asking you about your dating life. What? She asked you already? Oh, okay, okay. No, no, no. Okay, okay. I'm like, wait, she fucking asked you already? The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Magician. I'm getting a lot. Okay, I'm getting a few things here. So I see your business, your Etsy shop definitely growing, evolving. You're gonna be making a lot more money in the next coming weeks. Um, I feel like with the Six of Wands, yeah, like you're getting a lot of attention. You're getting a lot of attention. You're getting a lot of like recognition. I feel like some of the people are gonna like praise you, like be so grateful that you do your readings. And I also have the King of Cups here with the Magician. You could be receiving some type of communication. Is this Jay? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. That's a yes for me. I feel like you may be seeing, he may be coming towards you. Like you may get some type of communication from him now that he's feeling more. I feel like he's being like, accountability goes a long way, and when you can like take in what people are saying and like make the best of it, that's real growth. And I feel like when someone has been getting called out for the same shit, and they're still like, no, 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 that's not a good place to be in, right? So he's coming in from a place of growth in that one reading we did for you today, and I feel like that's a good thing because it's gonna help him. Like once he takes, like I said, looks at the man in the mirror and can admit like his flaws, everything else falls into place easy for him. Because I think he has a hard time like accepting his own flaws. The Page of Swords is here, the Empress, the Devil. He's gonna be desiring you coming up too. He's gonna. I know that your account is private, but I feel like he is still looks at it. Oh, he could be watching on your YouTube also, because I'm seeing him watching you. So that's what I have for you guys. You're welcome. Alright, if no one else is here, has donated, I'm gonna head out. I'm not sure when I'll be back for a live. Like an audio live. I mean, tomorrow I'm definitely not doing any lives. I have I have a bunch of shit to do. I have a bunch of lives tomorrow. Saturday I most likely will do one, either before my ST course or after, or I might do both. Yeah, yeah, exactly, just exactly. So yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna head out, guys. I might set up a type live. I don't know yet, but I'll see you guys.